Hi guys, this is a video solution to Week 3 Lab 1 Exercise 1. Objective: translate an everyday problem into a Java solution. Problem: a pizza restaurant has asked you to write a program for their point of sale system, a cash register, to help them correctly price their pizzas. They want to price pizzas by size, either small or large, and by the number of toppings according to the following things. The base price for a small cheese pizza with no toppings is $7. For a large, $10. The price per topping is $1 for small and $1.25 for large. However, if a customer orders more than 4 toppings, they will only be charged for a maximum of 4 toppings. Since the cost of supplies has been fluctuating, they want to be able to easily change the above so that they can set new prices whenever they need to. Create a Java application and declare variables appropriate for the above problem. Use if statements to calculate the correct price for a pizza based on the customer's choices. Here's the syntax for basic if and else statements. And there's a note that says that there are many solutions to this problem, and the one I'm going to show is only one. So let's start a new project in Netbeans. The first thing we always do is declare variables. My first variable will be of type Boolean, and I will name it small pizza. And for now, it will be true. So if it was false, that means that the customer is ordering a large pizza. Now, the way I'm doing this solution is that the customer is either buying a large or a small, not multiple types of pizza. Next, we will declare variables for the different prices we have. So, double small pizza price is $7. Large pizza price is $10. And now we have toppings. For a small pizza, it will be $1. And for a large, it's $1.25. Great. Now we must have a new variable that will tell us how many toppings the customer is getting. So it'll be type integer, num top, and I guess the customer is going to get 4. Then lastly, we'll need a variable for the total price, which is of type double. We will initialize that to 0. Now let's start our if statements. In this solution, I have decided to go with nested if statements. So first, let me write if small pizza is true, we'll have the following things in here. Let me just put an else, and below the else is the conditions for what will happen if the customer orders a large pizza. Let's go back here and finish our nested if statements, which is an if inside an if. So if the pizza being bought is small and if the number of toppings is greater than or equal to 4, then we have the total price is 4 times the price of a small topping plus the base price. else, this is still for a small pizza, but we have less than 4 toppings. The total price will be the number of toppings times the price per small topping plus the base price. Now all we have to do is actually copy and paste this nested if statement into the large pizza and change the small to large. Now let me explain why we have the number 4 for this first if statement and number of toppings for the else. This is because in the problem statement it said that if we buy, for example, 6 toppings, the customer will still be charged for 4 toppings. So no matter how much greater than 4, you will still be calculated 4 times small toppings price. But if we have either 1, 2, or 3 toppings, then we need the variable num_top to calculate the number of toppings times the price of each topping. I hope that makes sense. Now the last thing we have to do is just print out a receipt. Now we also might want to put on the receipt whether we're getting a small or large pizza. So let me add 2 more system.out.println. And we can just copy and paste this again and put it here. Change this to large. Now let's run it and see what happens. So, it says type of pizza is small, which is what I chose here at the top using a boolean. I got 4 toppings. The total price using this formula is $11. Now, say I decided to buy a large pizza. I would need to change this from true to false. And let's select 2 toppings and see what happens. See, now it says that the type of pizza is large, number of toppings is 2, total price is $12.50. That means we would be using this large pizza and this formula because we have less than 4 toppings. And that concludes the solution.